Welcome back to our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
2-minute, 2.
All right, today's question is from Josh. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. He's from Twitter, so that might not even. I don't know. Josh? I don't know. But anyways, Josh asked, how do we separate the respect of government that God calls for in Romans from the nationalist America First that has overtaken modern evangelistics?
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't say that word right.
That's right. Yeah. I know where he's going though. Like
I stopped looking at the paper from
evangelism is going to co-opted some of the Bible and said that you must do what we say, and when someone is in power that we like, you have to automatically respect them. Even though I have noticed when they don't like the person in power, somehow that doesn't apply. So already we got a problem. But start your clock. Let's go.
Sure.
All right. So here's the thing. In Romans 13, which is what's been talked about, there's a really jarring passage at the beginning that says basically governments are ordained by God, and if you do good you won't have to worry about the government, and it's only if you mess up that you have to worry about the government coming down on you, which is a rather naive point of view. We can understand writing to Romans. I mean, people were anti-government anyway, and the Roman government was very powerful, so we didn't want people beheaded. So there's a lot of things going on in there, but basically I gotta tell you, that only applies from a very narrow spectrum. And also, more to the point, it has to apply both ways. The claim is the government is there to do good, and to do good that is ordained by God, and therefore they're to be respected and pay your taxes or whatever, okay? As soon as the government starts to do something that is oppressive or bad, and I know that that's variable, and I know that both sides get to use that argument, but I think we're talking about things like obvious oppression or racism or genocide and stuff like that. That end of the contract, it's kind of like a marriage. That end of the contract hasn't come through. Therefore, to respect or to follow would be increasing the wrong against God and our fellow humans, not correcting the wrong. So, whenever you get involved in a human institution, you have to ask, is that institution really doing what it's being assumed to do in Scripture? Is the definition of that good applying to the people it's serving and all the people it's serving, right? And also, is there real harm that's coming from a failure there? And as soon as you say there's real harm coming from a failure, it's not doing what's described, then all of a sudden you can't follow through with the second part of that because the first part of it hasn't happened.
All right, well, thanks for that question. If you have your own questions, you can... I don't know what that word was.
You can send them in, that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a forum at lightofthespirit.church and an email.
Yep, pastor@sov-id.org.
Or Twitter.
@DaveDeckard.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
It's okay. You get to do that too. We all get to make mistakes. So that's the point. I still got to honor and respect Trish, even when she does like spaghetti voice, whatever, right?
Exactly.
So blah, blah, blah. Something came out. We're not sure what it is.
I don't know. All right, we'll see you in our next video.